Still working on the filtering that we started earlier today. To show you where we're up to. We are filtering pregnant gold leach out of spent gold ore. There's also a lot of iron hydroxides in this. I'll show you what we're starting with. That is a gelatinous, muddy mess. So we went to Amazon. We picked up one of these. That is mainly for pulling a vacuum from for air conditioning equipment so that it can recharge it. That is pulling a vacuum on this tube. Got a 1-inch clear PVC pipe. This is just for emergencies. In case we overfill our main tank, we will see the water in here. We'll know to turn it off. At the moment, all we're doing to empty this is we pull these hoses off and pour it out. In the tank, we've got 5 pounds of marbles, 2 layers of fiberglass house insulation. And on top of that, we've got the screen door screen to help diffuse the solution when we pour it in. And this is chocolate milk. And it's very thick chocolate. Let's see if I can. Let's see if I can see the now tell me if that's not clear. Go read the chat. I'm in your way, aren't I? Okay, I'm gonna move. Harry's gonna run over and check the chat. See if anybody's on yet.
No, nobody.
Upper left.
Yeah.
Upper left on the screen. Gonna mess it up.
2.
2, good. Okay, can you see bubbles?
Yeah.
Okay, we're good. Okay. We have a valve on the bottom. I can't see the screen here. That's how we can turn it off. Then, let's see. Does that show? Can you see the liquid coming out down?
A little, yeah. Sorry, kind of.
But the whole idea behind this was to get a crystal clear pregnant solution. And it looks like our filtering is good. The speed isn't as fast as I thought it would be.
It's way faster than drip.
It's a lot faster than drip. It would have taken months. There's still quite a bit of material over in the vat tank. Let's go look in the vat tank. You see what I mean? You get the flashlight.
You can see, yeah.
That is chocolate milk with a lot of sand in it.
Chocolate syrup.
So we still have about 8 to 10 inches in there. Anything you have to answer here?
No. Oh.
If you guys got questions, hit that chat. We are using Eco Gold X.
We got one now in our
And
one.
When we leached it, we have a visual aid.
Tell them what we
When
did.
we leached it, we used Eco Gold X for the leach. pH of 11.4, temperature of 120 Fahrenheit.
Okay.
Major agitation, half horsepower motor.
0. Keep going. They come and go. Somebody will watch it later.
Anybody?
No. Somebody will watch it later.
I can see it. Okay, we've got cons have been measured at 1.75 ounce of gold per ton, and there's other things in this. The head grade at the mine is anywhere from 1/4 ounce to 3/4 of an ounce. We add a booster, sodium percarbonate. And I'll show you what we use for sodium percarbonate. We're using OxyClean. Basically, it's powdered hydrogen peroxide. And we use sodium hydroxide to get the pH up. Right now there's about a gallon in this tank. I'm going to lower your speed. Going slow. Yeah, good. I can see it from here. And the vacuum is doing what it's supposed to do. You're right. You might want to wrap this with something that's a bit airtight, plastic, something. Or put cover tape on it. Take it all apart, put cover tape, some cotton of some sort. Maybe put a clip on this one of those to make sure.
I think you might be boiling the water or something like that. Well, it's under hard vacuum when you're boiling it.
Could be. Check for yours.
Yeah, baby. No, we're still zero.
Get off the wire. Kind of like watching paint dry, but at least now it's drying.
No, it's moving now. Good. Well, 5 minutes to get a 1/4 of a cup squirt.
Yeah.
It's rising.
A couple hours of this.
Why would we leave it though? Yeah, we did this with the Homer bucket a few minutes ago, and it imploded with a big bang.
Yeah. This used to be a Homer bucket. That was a bad idea. We caved in a Homer bucket pretty well. Or ripped a hole in the side of it. Ripped about a 10-inch rip right down the side of it, and it
Boom.
It made a nice little thump with it, and we were kind of hoping it wouldn't do that. We had all sorts of plans of how to cement 2 buckets together. When it caved in that Homer bucket so easily, it's like, nope. I have a couple pieces of this pipe laying around, a couple fittings. Just happen to have them here, so we took these out of the Homer bucket and put them in this. These are bulkhead fittings that you can get at the hydroponics store. They just screw, clamp it right onto whatever container you've got.
It's going slower.
So this is coming out very clear. You know, when at first it was kind of muddy, which was expected.
I think they start boiling the water a little bit.
Yeah, we got a leak up in here
That was,
that I'm gonna have to work on over the week. Because I just grabbed this and torqued it, and a lot of air came through and cleaned out the pipe.
oh, is that what happened? Yeah, it's filling up. Okay, yeah. We probably gonna get maybe told there's some kind of practice.
Yeah, we can get a much better vacuum if I stop this air flow from coming in out here. Yeah, that'll be my next order to rebuild the drain on this. Right now we've got green scrubby crammed down in here to let the liquid go through. 5 pounds of marbles on top. Our screen says we got one person watching. Feel free to chat if you got any questions. Everything winds up, all of this clear, pregnant liquid winds up in this pipe tank. And it starts out looking like this.
Oh, wait, what happened? Oh, okay. No, he's still there.
Get off the cord. We vacuum it out of this tank. With the vacuum. Use a bucket head vacuum. We just dump it into this tank. And use a vacuum to pull the liquid through the spent ore. And it's at the moment coming through crystal clear. And that's how we separate the iron, the spent ore, the iron hydroxides that got made while we were doing the leach. That's the biggest contaminant we've got. It's actually 98% iron. We want that iron out. We want to keep everything that's left. By leaching at a high pH, the iron stays as a solid. It's still at a high pH when we put it in here. Once it's in this tank, we can drop the pH, add zinc, and out comes precious metals. And for those of you who are watching, thank you. We're going to be here about another 20 minutes. If you got any questions, use the chat feature. We've got a vacuum pump running down here on the floor. We got our hose going off it through our safety tube. Safety tube is in case this gets full. We'll be able to see the liquid in the tube and turn off the pump before the liquid goes over the top and winds up in the pump, destroying the pump. These pumps don't take water. This is a repurposed fermenter tank. This is Wyatt House out of Craigslist, and you can see there's a few stickers on there. No, they're not sponsors. These stickers were on the tank when we got the tank. This is definitely our clarifying vacuum tank. That should be the thumbnail right there. Dirty as can be. Give me one of the rags I gave you. Up on top. Under the orange box. Put a little water on it. Can you get the whole camera now? Here's Dave, right? You. Yes, this is our winter project, cleaning up the shop. Go the other way. Go around the other way.
Why should you filter this twice? I would filter it all and then take the mud out of the tank and then put fresh. Part of that thing.
Yes, we can definitely do that. If we need to. I'm expecting we will. If it pulled some mud at the beginning.
Just the mud.
Okay, let you know.
Brush, you gotta use a paper filter. Use a bunch of paper towels on top of marbles. That what COLORDO said he does. Hard rock says you use cherry cloth.
No, he suggested it.
Oh,
And you should do that.
After this filter through, then take all this out. And pass the filter.
It's at 0 again.
And they come and go. They come and go. And that is it.
Let's get the dog on here. Put the dog on the bench.
Randy, yeah, you're a good girl.
This is Brindy, the gold mining dog.
Alright.
Okay, your 15 seconds of fame is up. When we started up this morning, we thought we were going to be able to pull a vacuum, then just open the valve every 5 minutes and dump out what was caught in the space around the marbles. Well, that didn't work.
It sucks mud.
It pulled mud right through. We were trying to pull a vacuum way down here, and it pulled mud. So we gave up on that real quick. It pulled so much liquid from right here.
It just almost went to
This
the
thing filled up.
really fast.
Our safety loss filled up, and we had to turn it off after just a few seconds of running. So right now we're good. Pipe fills up on every 5 minutes per.
This pipe fills up every couple minutes.
Lighten it up so it looks like easier to see.
It's just about to bubble over the curb. There it goes. Whoosh. See, and then it fills up. And then it fills up again from the bottom. I think you're partially boiling the water. It'd be nice to fill up and then just whoosh again. It's like,
So we're thinking about putting a scale under this or over it to weigh it so we know when it's full, so we know how much liquid it's pulling. This is starting to pull down.
yeah, about a quarter cup every 5 minutes. And then 2 minutes. Out with this block.
I'd settle for slow and clear than fast and muddy any day.
So that rate would be about 6 hours. We dump this. Not very good.
All right, we're just about done. We're going to go for 30 minutes on this. If you got any questions, metals reactivity series, very important. We did a pre-leach, which put everything from mercury down, or I'm sorry, from mercury up into solution. The gold, platinum, palladium, rhodium were not in solution until we put in the leach. But we increased the pH. Flipping the pH caused everything above silver to become solid. And because there was leach in it, everything below silver or mercury went into solution. Okay, it's Saturday night and it looks like it's a terrible time. There's somebody. It's looking like a terrible time to be doing live streaming.
Saturday before Thanksgiving, yeah.
So somebody just showed up. What we're doing is we're filtering. Next time I'm going to turn this around. We are using an experimental clarifying vacuum tank. We are pulling a vacuum through this tube. Pulling a vacuum in this tank. And we're vacuuming out from under the filters. You can see that's pretty muddy looking. And this is what we're getting. We're getting very clear solution out. It starts out in the leach tank looking like this, vigorously agitated tank with oxygen and heat added. It looks like chocolate milk and it's very thick and it's got a lot of sand in it. We vacuum that out, goes in here. Same stuff. We got a couple layers of household insulation fiberglass. We've got a plastic screen across it to keep the fluid from eating a hole in the fiberglass when we pour it in. Underneath, the 5 pounds of marbles, and then a green scrubby underneath that to keep the marbles from plugging the pipe. We get a very clear, extremely clear liquid coming out. Which is exactly what we need before we put the zinc in it. We're going to add zinc to that, and the zinc will cement out any precious metals. Actually, the zinc will cement out everything on that list. Everything below zinc will cement out. But because we're doing a filter right now at a high pH,
We need to flip the pH again.
everything from mercury to iron and including zinc are solid at the moment, and we're filtering them out. So when we add zinc, when we flip the pH again and then add zinc, the only things left will be silver, gold, platinum, palladium, and rhodium. If you're able to chat, say hi. There, I just typed in my own. Yes, this place is a mess. Back there, we've got that's the jaw crusher. The thing with the red wheel. And right behind these white buckets is the ball mill. And in these buckets is spent sand. Chat disconnected. Oh, it's back. Over here, under that pink insulation, that belt, that's a magnetic separator. All of our gold is attached to magnetic iron. So when we're running the ball mill, we turn that on and the slurry dumps over a magnetic drum. The belt pulls the magnetic material up, concentrate pulls it up the belt. We collect it with a plastic spoon And then we bring it over here into the vat tank. We lower the pH to between 1 and 2. And then we add heat. And hydrogen peroxide. A little bit of acid. Pre-leaching the ore. When that's done, then we raise the pH, and all the base metals go back to becoming hydroxides at that point. And right now we're basically filtering out the hydroxide. Don't want hydroxides because it's all base metals. Because we added a leach to it, Eco Goldex, either Roldex collected the parts we want, and is bubbling up this pipe as we speak. So we're about to go to a drone show. And I only wanted this stream to last about 30 minutes because we had a little bit of a disaster this morning. The plumbing didn't work the way it was supposed to, the way I wanted it to. So now we had to upgrade. Now we've got something quite more robust, and it'll collect a nice tank of liquids for us overnight. Appreciate everybody coming and everybody watching. And from BOS Recreational Mining, have a good night. Go do something fun. It's Saturday. Shouldn't be watching this on a Saturday. Bye.